Now, exercise number 3 is simply going to be a combination of exercise 1 and 2. So you're going to ascend, and then descend. That's another tip. Make sure that when you, since we're in 4/4 time, that you accent the first beat. Okay, so it's going to be 1, 2. Okay, I'm going to count it for you. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, like that. Okay. Make sure you accent that first beat. Now, if you want to get really sophisticated with these things, you can actually teach yourself syncopation by using that accent technique on, like, just take every second beat and accent it. So instead of accenting 1, you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. See how I'm catching that with the upstroke? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And do the same thing coming down. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you can do the same thing, pick beat 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay? You could pick beat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's one way to teach yourself dynamics, because you don't always just be playing loud all the time, or, you know, always just, you know, soft or somewhere in between. You want to use dynamics in your solos that add a ton of color and a ton of life, and it brings interest for the listener. So let's go ahead and do exercise 3 now. I'll do it at, let's do it at maybe 120 beats per minute. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. And I'm going to emphasize beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. So on and so forth, and you get the idea. Okay, let's do exercise 4 next. Exercise 4. This is going to be a combination of ascending and descending, and it is the most difficult exercise that we've done so far. So what I want to let you know is that you can play these. You don't have to play them all legato. You don't have to play them all smooth. You can kind of disconnect them if you need to help you jump from one string to the other. So let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. Here's a legato, right? Okay, that's legato. Here's staccato, short. Yeah. Okay, if you need to make some of them short, that's fine. Or you can do a combination of legato, staccato. Okay, just keep a steady beat. The other thing I was going to mention is that you want to make sure that you're not, you know, kind of playing these like, you know, don't go any faster than you can play under full control. And that pretty much goes for everything you do in soloing. You don't want to play any faster than you can play under control. Now obviously there's some times when you're going to just let it hang loose and do that, but for the most part, you want to make sure that you're under control when you're playing. So let me go ahead and I'm going to play this, let's say at 120 beats per minute. So on and so forth. I just thought of another thing I wanted to mention to you. As you're playing these, you want to make sure that you're taking time to really dig into each string. And as you're doing that, what I mean by dig into each string is that you don't want to just kind of play on top of the string. You know, I mentioned the buzz before, but you really want to kind of dig down into that string so you're kind of pressing down and building up those calluses. Obviously you don't want to hurt yourself, but... And the other thing is don't let other strings ring out. Okay, as you're playing, don't let other strings ring out, like... You know what I'm saying? Keep your hand down here and try to do your best to keep the other strings from vibrating. And you do that with your left and your right hand. So as you're playing let's say these middle strings, you're kind of maybe with your right hand kind of muting them with your right hand as you play the middle string, and then with your left hand you're kind of sort of muting them with your index finger as you play these so they're not ringing out. The point is you just want to hear the notes that you're playing and not any others. Okay? So let's move on to exercise 5 next.